one of the things that we talked about today was the counterintelligence program and how strong the counterintelligence program was. One of its aims was to destroy, misdirect, discredit, or otherwise neutralize, in the particular case that we were looking at, black leadership, but dissent.
Food autonomy, abolish rent, basic income is a transition out of money, green energy, no fossil fuels or animal husbandry, spill billionaire blood in the streets for the peace everlasting, no borders or banks, turn the tanks into water desalination plants, no paywalls of any kind on the internet. Reparations and aid to the ghettos of the colonized world and the global south. Eliminate the acid from the rain, catch a sip of pure water in your open mouth. Visualize and actualize, realize and realize, re-actualize. Listen to the truth behind the cliches of protest rhetoric. Get a grip, get the strap. Let the gat clap and the devil cap. Sever that snake dome from the neck bone. Let go, open up into a new reality. Let it wash you, step into the struggle impossible. Live inside your follow through. Spit hollows through the white supremacist Manchurian candidate dog whistles. Zero out the noise, see the truth irrevocable, smokable. Matter of fact, cook the weed up in avocado oil. Save your fucking lungs the trouble. Let the sun love in your melanin. Let the wind blow into your soul and revive you. Find new stories and melodies, recombine from the foreverly ancient infinite. Build your own world and live in it. Invite everybody else. Visit all the worlds of your sisters and brothers' creations. Understand the space-time is shared, a collective manifestation. Never lose sight of your humanity. See how that humanity reflects in the other. Introspection's a mother, isn't it? Cut away the druggy haze of the ego. Blaze in the regal, converted to electric. Eat the watermelon electric. Cop a solar panel. Hold the hand of an older family member and tell them you love them and mean it with your whole being. We on the planet for a short time compared to the natural elements that's surrounding us, but them same elements is present within us, in fact, bound to us. Violence is a phase we outgrown, it's darkest before the light. Still keep the flame handy, know your rights. And not the rights that was written by the slave masters, the original rights universal understood in the human mind. Utilize your human design, move organic through the universe, smooth your shirt, sit up, think with intention. Blink your inventions alive into the flesh of reality. Net your negativity in the mesh of your battery, zap it like a bug lamp. Live on the vapors of previous hate, recycled in the love, right now in the present. Minimize your ego's footprint, limit your desires and material possessions. See the lessons and blessings in every expression of earth and its materials. Life is a miracle, precious and sacred. Easy to forget that sometimes. They want us to forget that permanently. Greed is a disease of the mind, generational, passed down. Act now, forever and always. Love is the action, wander its hallways, bask in it, ask it a question and answer the questions that it asks of you. The natural, cool yellow black man rapping to you. Look how you wrote this song for your own self. Good job, dog. You got bars, that's beautiful. Look into the stars, God. See what the future holds. It be greater than the sum of the past plus the present. The mask of the essence be the specific physical. Interesting, rivers be riverly, waters be riverly, motions to the ocean. Rub the love lotion on your soul, let it moisturize. The moisture in your eyes is negative aspects, leaving your earthly shell.
And so then when we look at what they did to Malcolm X, when we look at what they did to Martin Luther King Jr., Martin Luther King Jr. was hounded for the last 5 years of his life, and then after he was murdered, the corporate media continued to try and change the very meaning and the significance of the movement that he was building as well. So we shouldn't be surprised when we read in the newspaper that we have CIA psychological operations agents stationed at the CNN newsroom. We shouldn't be surprised that the Bush administration would lie to the American people through the corporate media 935 times. And the corporate media would just repeat what the government said. They did it during the COINTELPRO era. They did it against Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And we're talking about the New York Times, the Christian Science Monitor, the St. Louis Times-Dispatch, the New Orleans Times-Picayune, the Atlanta Constitution. These are newspapers that have a reputation or have tried to acquire this reputation of telling the truth. And people think that when they read them, they are reading a version of the truth, but in some cases, it's a far cry from the truth, and it's coming from the most established media outlets in our country.